The only thing I really care about is having conversations that matter, that progress the culture, that progress the country, that showcase us in a different light. Because I'm sick and tired of this rhetoric. We're ignorant, we're loud, we're angry, that we don't know how to direct our frustrations properly, that everything turns into jail, prison, death, injuries, violence. Ever since you and Anton sat down, it has been nothing but clip after clip after clip of arguing, fighting. And I understand the frustrations. Being disrespected can be very, very hard on people. Pride is a hell of a drug to some, as you know, because there's a lot of people in the ground, specifically for reasons as such. I just want to play this clip for y'all. It's way more. I'm sure you've seen it. There's just something that I want to touch on as far as this stuff goes. But let's roll the footage.
You really ain't even supposed to be able to walk the streets where we at, if you really want to know the truth. But I ain't worried about that. I ain't sending nobody his way or nothing. I'm just saying, because he sent people his way himself. Yeah. Up here talking about, I was up on your shit. Man, I ain't never said this before in my life. He was bragging about being up here. Right. I never said this before, but I'm going to say this for the first time, because I moved out here in 2000. I've been here 25 years. First 30 years I was in Chicago, but I've been here 25 years. I think I earned the right to say this. He talking about how he ran up on this LA, homie. You think you got a pass to come back here after saying that? Homie, I know these boys out here. These boys out here operate in chaos. It ain't supposed to make sense. That's how they do it out here. I found that out when I moved out here. Because I was like, well, why they... And this one dude, when I did this movie, I forgot his name. I think his name was Big Slice. OG nigga from out here, ain't no joke. He was explaining to me. He said, that's how we do it out here. We operate in chaos. Man. Chaos. So I'm just telling you, you think you got me, homie. You dissed more than me. This building was built off the backs of brothers who got it in the streets of LA. And you came up here disrespecting and bragging on it. If you knew who walked through these doors and went up them stairs to smoke with the people who founded this place, you wouldn't have did that. But I'll let the streets show you. You can't perpetrate like you tough on the video and not get them motherfuckers gonna come see what you about, homie. I know they are. I know they are. I don't know nothing about it. I just know these niggas out here done some shit where I'm like, well, and they be like, that's how we do it. It's chaos. So good luck to you, Lane.
There was a lot more. That was a 2-hour show, a little over 2 hours. I didn't really watch the whole thing. I couldn't. I saw enough of what I needed to see because I already knew how ugly this was going to get. Like, it really don't matter what side of this you stand on, right? The problem that I have with it is that you're bringing people in this that have nothing to do with this. And I'm not directly speaking about just Corey on this. Everybody handles disrespect differently. Now, the way that I would have handled this whole thing is going to vary from person to person, because you're going to probably think that it's a weakness to walk away or to turn the other cheek. but you have to have a certain level of discipline to be able to see the bigger picture. Neither guy in this saw the bigger picture. There's another clip where Corey says, I didn't do no research on him, so I really didn't know what type of time he was on. It's hard for me to really believe that though, brother, because you interviewed or you had a conversation with River TV. You had some intel on her. You had a conversation with MTR. So you know something about those two. It's hard for me to really believe that you didn't know who he was and how he operated. And it goes both ways. I don't really care about the male bravado and you trying to be the bigger person, or that's not the whole point here. My thing is, what was all of this for? The internet's arguing and fighting. You're either corny if you follow Corey Holcomb. You're corny if you follow Anton Daniels. Anton Daniels is a stand-up guy. Corey Holcomb is a stand-up guy. That's the back and forth. That's the algorithm. But is that for the right reasons? Remember when I said in the other video that the only thing people are going to really remember is the fight? Well, here we are. Now, on top of that, what you're saying is that there's a threat or a possible alleged threat on this brother because of how he carried himself in that building. Meaning his life is possibly at risk. His family's life is possibly at risk. I'm not saying Anton, you solve. I'm not saying Corey, you solve. Why did it have to come to this? Why are we here? Two black men with all this money and success. And I couldn't have done anything differently. Hell, to be honest with you, why don't y'all just organize a boxing event? Y'all get in the ring and settle it like that. Why not? This is going to hurt more than it's going to help. Yeah, you're going to get your views and your clicks and your likes. Yeah, people like the ignorance. People like the chaos, like you said. But I don't support talking about somebody's kids, my nigga. Like Craig, Corey. I'm all about the comedic stuff. I love it. And I understand you just responding to him and come on, man. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I can't imagine me having that type of money and I'm sitting up here doing this with a grown man. Y'all in y'all 40s, 50s, maybe you're younger than that. But y'all got all this success and you really willing to throw it all away off of what? And then when something foul happens, guess what? You don't think it's going to come back to you? You don't? You just sit here and said they're going to come check for him or he's not welcome back there. Why didn't y'all just, like, my thing is, why didn't y'all just handle the situation after the show when the cameras was all, everything stopped rolling, go out back? Then y'all wouldn't have to have any more of this. But see, that's why I hate about the internet, man, the social media space, because you'll have all the good and the best intentions, and all you need is people to egg you on, gas you up. All it takes is your pride to be hurt. because you're in front of hundreds and thousands of people. You look humiliated. So you got to save face, and then you got to do things to make sure that the people stay engaged and locked in with you and have respect for you, because respect means that you have to retaliate and this, that, and the third in the most egregious ways possible. His daughter should not have been plastered on your page. Whatever your issues are, they're with him, just him. I would have rather y'all figured out a way to get this done without bringing other people involved. So what's going to happen now? You guys going to keep going back and forth doing your shows, but you're going to keep on taking shots at each other online. Is this about to be a 10-year thing, a 5-year thing? And then when we get some bad news about either one of you, the internet's going to be, oh, man, see, they took it too far. They should have never even did this. Some of y'all getting all type of entertainment out of it. And then later on, you're going to wish that y'all could have took back what you said, and you're going to wish that they had did something different. This ain't it. This ain't. And I listen to y'all both for different reasons. I don't agree with everything that y'all say, but I can still appreciate your content for what it is. That don't mean I hate you. That don't mean I'm taking shots at you. It don't mean none of that. This ain't it, though.
Welcome aboard the flight. This is pilot Pusha talking. We going back to Memphis and coming straight from New Orleans. The estimated time of arrival is about an hour, and I can turn your ghost if you try and play with my power. So when you look up and see the sun flashing, stay in your seat. If the flight attendant say you making trouble, then we got beef. The turbulence might get rocky. You better not spill your food. This is bread and plain. If you get it messy,